11th December, Saturday's Football Accumulator 10-1. As we inch closer to the new year, England's footballing tiers offer another stacked weekend of fixtures from up and down the country. On that note, for those of you looking to stick on a Saturday ACCA, we have found a handful of helpful tips that are worth keeping an eye out for. BST 1500 hours Arsenal vs Southampton throwing away the lead in a shock fashion away at a struggling Everton earlier in the week. It appears that the pressure is once again on Mikel Arteta's shoulders. Eventually slumping to a last-gasp 2-1 defeat at Goodison Park, Saturday's hosts really have the feel of a side seeking a boost in the capital this weekend. Looking like they had overcome their sluggish start to the 2021-22 campaign with a real purple patch prior to November's international break, the Gunners have largely failed to keep up that same momentum. Failing to bounce back from their action-packed 3-2 defeat against Manchester United last week, Arsenal have lost 3 of their last 4 Premier League contests. Missing out on a golden chance to make up some ground in the top 4 chase against Everton, Arteta's side should at least be boosted by their success on home soil. Last seen at the Emirates picking up a 2-0 win against Newcastle, Saturday's hosts have won each of their last 4 straight matchups in North London. On the flip side, also hit with their own last-gasp heartbreak against Brighton last weekend, Southampton have continued to show a host of inconsistencies. Failing to win any of their last 4 Premier League matchups since returning from November's break, that run is also highlighted by a 2-1 loss against relegation scrappers Norwich on the road. Tip: Arsenal win and under 4 goals at 11/8 1500 hours Bournemouth vs Blackburn Rovers starting with Saturday's hosts. While Bournemouth might have gained plenty of plaudits when they brought Scott Parker to the Vitality over the summer, they are in the midst of a recent wobble. Although the Cherries might still find themselves firmly leading the chase in the automatic promotion hunt, they have failed to win any of their last 4 championship matchups since returning from November's international break. Last seen throwing away the lead late on at former club Fulham, Parker's men eventually had to settle for a 1-1 draw at Craven Cottage. Desperate to try and find a morale boost when they return to the South Coast this weekend, Bournemouth will also be looking to tighten up on what has become a leaky defense. Including a shock 3-2 defeat at the hands of a rock-bottom derby last month, Saturday's hosts have also seen each of their last 4 championship matchups finish with both teams finding the net. On the flip side, while the Cherries might be enduring a recent wobble, Blackburn are enjoying what has become a hugely impressive run of form. Really skyrocketing their way up the table, and now sat in the playoff spots, Tony Mowbray's side have collected 13 points from their last 5 second-tier fixtures. With that run highlighted by a 3-1 win against Sheffield United last month, we could be in for a lively affair here. Tip: both teams to score at 5/6 1500 hours Luton Town vs Fulham managing to snatch that late point as they played out a 1-1 draw against Bournemouth last weekend. Fulham find themselves in a very similar position to their promotion rivals. Still managing to hold onto a 1-point buffer at the top of the championship table, the Cottagers are desperate to find a similar level that they set prior to November's international break. Now having to settle for a single point in each of their last 3 second-tier contests, new boss Marco Silva should still be boosted by what has been an impressive run since opening the 2021-22 campaign. Still tipped as a leading pick to book an immediate Premier League return this season, the former Everton manager finds his side enjoying an extended 10-match unbeaten run, a run that stems all the way back to October 2nd. Likewise, including a stellar 7-0 romp against Blackburn, Fulham have collected 10 points from their last 4 championship matchups away from Craven Cottage. On the flip side, while Luton might have brought an end to their extended blip with a thumping win against Blackpool last weekend, the Hatters will know that they face a stern test here. Winning just one of their previous 5 second-tier matchups, it should also be noted that Saturday's hosts have lost back-to-back contests on home soil. With Fulham taking 4 points off of Luton when the two sides faced off back in 2019, we're backing an away victory here. Tip: Fulham win and under 4 goals at 8/5 our Saturday accumulator. Arsenal vs Southampton. Arsenal win and under 4 goals at 11/8 Bournemouth vs Blackburn Rovers. Both teams to score at 5/6 Luton Town vs Fulham. Fulham win and under 4 goals at 8/5 place a £10 bet on our accumulator with 888 sport and pocket £113.20 if all predictions are correct. You can also visit our betting promotions section for the latest enhanced odds promos, accumulator bonuses and more.